if I become successful, I don't want to get all like, snap, can you tie my shoe? Thanks, Evan. You gotta like, keep your ground. I don't feel nervous to meet you. Don't be nervous. I'm just as normal as you are. Keep your head level. Make sure that you're not all like, it actually kind of makes my day. And every time you leave, you slam the door. I mean, like, you can have an ego, that's okay. Ego is basically like confidence, but you gotta watch it. Because in this position of an artist, you got people around you all the time that are constantly like pushing your bum, you know? Like trying to make you happy and saying all this nice stuff to you. And when people do that, it kind of messes with your head, and you know you can get anything you want, and that changes your attitude. So it's really hard to stay grounded. And I'm aware that that can happen. So if I become successful, then I'm gonna watch it and make sure that it doesn't happen to me. I'm gonna try to stay grounded.
Want to try to see if they'll sing? Start singing? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Chill out, watch the Allen lay back, it's all been done before.
Are you paying attention to everything that's going on?
Not really.
No?
People like, let me know you're number one or whatever.
Complicated doing records,
but I don't really care.
I think he sold like 5,000 or something. Probably yesterday.
It was like one of the scariest things I ever went through. I was just like in Starbucks with Evan, and I was like, I saw a flash, and I'm like, oh my god, someone just took my picture. And I walked outside, and there's like this dude with like this big professional camera, just like flash, 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 snap, snap, snap. And then I looked, and there's like people running towards me, and there's dudes with like clipboards with my picture, and I was like, oh my god, okay, I think I'm famous. Fame thing's a little weird.
Last night it was really crazy because we went out and I just got like hassled the whole time we were out pretty much.
Toronto, it's like crazy here. I walked out of a building and like all these kids, like my manager was like, oh no, all these kids like swarmed over to me. I'm like, ah. Got like snapping away pictures, and I'm like, okay. It's surprising how many pictures I've taken in like the past year. Sometimes when I'm like in a store or whatever, and someone says my name, I'm like, how does that person know me? I'm like, oh yeah. I totally forget like all the time. I got a wig, and it's blue. A wig for like whenever I want to go out somewhere and like go shopping or whatever. I'm like, I'm not getting like some ugly brown wig or whatever. I'm like, I'm getting a blue wig. There's moments where I'll be like driving in the car or something, and then I'll just like boom, it'll hit me and I'll go, whoa, can't believe this all just happened. Usually what I do is I just tie my hair up, put it on top of my head, and put a hat, huge hat over my face, and it still doesn't work. I have like moments where I'm by myself or I'm just doing something and I freak out and I go, whoa. The dead giveaway usually is like my wallet or something. And like if the guys are with me, it's pain in the ass. A year ago, I could walk around knowing who I was, and I could say to someone, oh, I'm a singer, and they'd be like, oh, really cool.
It's kind of strange, but it's cool. I'm having fun.
Are you surprised at the way things sort of happened?
Yeah, things have to stay fast.
So much has happened in like just a year. It's so crazy. So much has happened. I've been like all over the world. Yeah.
Hello, Avril. Welcome to Japan.
Every time you go away, it actually kind of makes my day. And every time you leave, you slam the door.
You're from Toronto, right? In Toronto, right? Oh, cool. It's like snowing up there, right? Yeah, total snow. It's nice to be here. How do you feel being in England? Good. I mean, I've been like in and out of like so many different countries lately. Like sometimes I can't remember where I am, but. Do you feel far from home? Do you feel far from Napanee, or is it still? Yeah, I feel far from home, but I talk to my mom, email my mom and stuff. So it's cool.
See your family that much? I came off
Every few months. Your parents are here with you. They're right up there. If we get a shot, look at the two of them.
You don't travel with your folks, do you?
No, of course not.
Okay.
My parents came on Earth with me. Psycho right now. Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
I don't really miss them that much. Only sometimes. Like, I'm with, like, my brother and my sister a lot. And my mom.
I was originally going to go with a different one that didn't overlook the water.
My dog.
I mean, your family life, is it like a stable, solid unit, and they're just always very supportive of what you do?
Yeah, my parents definitely like pushed me really hard, and would just always, you know, they'd help me get gigs, they'd drive me to gigs, they'd give me money I needed. I just grew up fast. When I left home at 16, I was like, okay, they understood that it was like something that they didn't need to be there for, you know, me making my music and playing my music. I didn't need their help with that, which is hard for them to let me go, but they have their own lives back at home.